So welcome back to the ROKR Marble Spaceport Marble Run. This is how far we got last time. Everything seems to work. It's still a little floppy here, but that's going to be taken care of today, I believe. I've tested it with a couple of marbles in it, and it works great. Next, we're starting on another piece that gets driven off of here, I believe. It has a look ahead. It has a gear on it. The only other place to have is gears right here. So we'll go ahead and get those parts out and get that built. Okay. First thing it looks like we're doing is we're going to take our Z4. It says convex side upward. You know, it helps if you're on camera, right? Okay, first thing we're going to do is take our Z4, which is the clear piece. Convex side is upward. I'm taking that to mean that this section here that's raised is up. We need case 7 here, which I can see here is going to need waxed around the edge. Usually I find that if there's these indentions around the outside of a circle, it needs waxed because it's going to be acting as a bushing. And it's going to go inside this piece. I'm going to wax it as well. Okay. K38, 4 of them. They're like these T-shaped pieces. And they're going to go onto here, pointing through the holes all the way in, the long side pointing to the outside. Okay. See, with that, Z4, concave side, it's going to be facing those. Slips on like that. Gives you a little gap right here, it looks like. And then K17 goes on the bottom. If you can get it to line up and go on. There. Okay. Sorry, mid-knee bird. We're going to take this piece. This is down, notch back. So we're looking at this side here. We're going to take our A13 and stick on. Looks like it's supposed to go right here. There is a wide tab and a narrower tab. So we go in one way. If I can get, there it goes. If I get it in. And then you take K5, which is a semi-circular piece, and E21. E21 looks to be symmetrical, but there are lines right here. We'll assume those lines are going to go out where we can see them. It doesn't say in the instructions. And off to the next step. Okay. First thing we need to do is take this piece we already put together. This step to the bottom, this notch is to the top. A10. Gonna go right like that. It's not going to hold yet. Then we'll take this piece with the A13 on it in. And it's just going to go through the hole in the bottom. That with that thing right there just kind of sits there at the moment. These aren't even clipped together yet. Just showing how it slides together. This piece with the clear on it just drops in here. Don't know why they want you to have K5 on yet. We'll take it back out. It has a tight fit in there. I believe it's supposed to turn. There we go. Loosen up in there. I think if you get it exactly lined up in there. It goes good. And I see K1 goes on the outside of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take and lube up the outside of this. And all these teeth. Right around there. Okay, so that goes through. This goes on top of it. Line up there. Takes us there. Over here, we need, missed a piece each. Thought that was H5. It's not H5. That's H15. H5 is this piece right here. Okay, so we got H5 now. H5 is the other half right here. First thing we need to do is take, I'll put some wax on the center, some wax here. Get up these edges a little bit. Okay, H5, this side faces that. We have our A13 goes in here. Remember the A13, the two different sizes of slots or tabs on them, so it only goes in one way. And then this piece here goes on to there. This thing here's right there. Goes in right there, holds it in. Okay. And this thing goes on top like that. Making sure everything lines up. Like that. So I have this assembly here. We have a shaft. Get some bushing on it. Just flush at the end. It'll, let me see, it'll feed through here. And then this piece here goes over it, kind of lock that shaft in place. And this goes in from the gear side all the way through, and it locks into this gear. So that comes down flush against the gear. And on this side, we get another one of these little bushings. Go over the top. Don't get them tight. You want a little bit of slack in here so that this piece can turn freely. Which to me could be just that this needs to run and get it worn in place put together. So now that that's in, this piece can go onto the base. it looks like it is going into these two slots here. It goes in and goes forward, and there's a pin here that locks onto right there. Surprising to me is that the gray side goes in, but because it gives us the gear on the outside, so we can get it shoved down. And shoved forward. All the way. It's got to go a long way for it, like a 1/4 inch forward. And then these two go together like that. And when you turn this thing turns as well. I'm sure that will run in and be nice in the future. It's a little stiff at the moment still. Okay, that's in. Next we are making our little sign on top. So, got the parts for that. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we take our P7 piece, or P20 piece, which is the silver piece in the bag, and we take and put it behind the clear piece and screw it together using the same screws as we did before. Like that. I'm kind of curious, as I do it, that there's some gold ROKR stickers. I wonder if they're supposed to go on these letters, but cross that bridge when we get to it. So that's together. We take and put this piece on first, K21 on first, and then this piece on. So if I'm reading it right, this piece goes right here, which will help to hold everything in alignment for these two pieces. Oops. Just notice this is not together. Go pause while we get this together. There we go. Okay, number 2, this piece goes on. There's a slot here, and the other end goes on here. So this thing is just going to drop into here. Nice and tight, popped, snapped in. That'll hold some stuff together here, some from it apart, I'm sure. And then this piece here will slide into here. There's 3 slots. 2 tabs here, 1 tab in the back, so it's just going to slide in through here, hold the sign down, and hold all these 3 pieces here in alignment, which will stiffen up our crank handle here. This piece right here that supports the crank. So, looks like it's going good. I don't see anything catching up. I don't feel anything catching up. I'm sure as it runs, it'll wear in as well and get smoother. So I feel a little bit of friction in here, I think. First, I don't like how loose this is right here. I might get a little wet shim and stick in here and tighten this connection up. We'll see. So with that, we get to another major assembly here. This is doing this piece here, And once we get that piece done and on, I think we're going to call it a day. So, parts out for that. Okay, first thing we do is we take E22, labeled here on the foot. We're going to flip it over because we want to see the blank side. 2 H10s will go up here. Two E10s will go on the bottom. And we notice for the lettering's on the inside, so you don't see it. We take E6, it just goes right on top. Squishes down. I've got a couple pieces of each here. H3. And they go over the tops of these tabs right here. So the tabs from H10, they're sticking through the other two pieces there. All the way through. Then we have A26, these two pieces here, which are going to go over these tabs that stick through here and here. It's a decorative feature, give you a grill there, it looks like. And then this piece is going to go on. We just need one more piece, A35. To go on the top. Note the direction. This tab goes towards this curve. That's this tab towards this curve. Tower, and it's going to come on to the main base here. So these two slots are going to go on and slide that way. So these go in there and slide that way. These will go in those holes right there. And these will go up here somewhere. We'll figure it out when we get it on. So let's go on there. Slide it back. There. And these two go down into these holes, and I guess it doesn't really clip in here. What it is there's a notch in this piece that goes over this piece that we screwed on previously. So there we are. We have our sign in place, this feature in place, and this feature in place. With that, we're going to be done for now. Next, we're going to work on a piece that goes in here, it looks like. But that'll be something for next time. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy your day.